Hello friends and welcome to another Pauper League. Today we're going to be returning to Kessig Storm. Here we are. This is a deck that has been making waves lately in Pauper. A couple people, Kaz and Raptor, have worked very hard to bring this deck back to the forefront, and it has worked. We're actually seeing way more of this deck now than Affinity. Affinity's pretty much dropped off the map, and people are playing this monstrosity instead. We thought that, or some people thought that banning Chatterstorm was going to be enough to kill this deck, but it's just as strong as ever, and you can see many of the cards are the same as they were before. Couple of changes, but mostly we're just looking to cast Galvanic Relay to get a big relay to resolve and to continue to churn through our deck over and over again. We have Feldon's Cane in the main and a Feldon's Cane in the side, which allow us to have access to more than 60 cards in our deck. If we're going to storm off for more than we have access to in our deck, or if we're going to draw a card and that would lose us the game, we can activate Feldon's Cane and keep going. So that's going to allow us to power through removal. If the opponent is able to kill our Kessig Flamebreather, then we're going to be able to just put them back into our deck and replay them. Yeah, so the resiliency of this deck is off the charts. And the speed is really incredible as well. You're generally going to be able to win turn 4, but realistically, you're setting up your winning turn on turn 3 generally. Of course, that depends on getting the proper cards at the proper time. We'll see how our luck goes today, though. All right, let's get into it. This hand looks fine. Not good, not great, but totally fine. Wall of Light's mulliganing pretty heavily here. Hey, Salas. I'm doing okay. How you doing? Alright, so they go down to 5 cards. Playing Evolving Wilds. What do we get? A Dark Ritual. I think we'll probably just play Vault of Whispers Pass here. Okay, it looks like we're up against a Fae deck, which is going to be one of the more difficult matchups. They have good cards against us, counterspells. I find that counterspells are one of the most effective ways to fight what we're doing. Yeah, Salas, I've actually got another synthesizer Boros video appearing on YouTube later on today. Personally, I haven't had too much luck with the deck, but I love it. I think it's really cool. Just haven't found the right configuration yet. Hey, a Peat Bog. Maybe we don't need to really try and go off this turn. Maybe we can just play Peat Bog pass. We could Dark Ritual, Night's Whisper, but then we're like leaving a mana on the table. I think we're just going to pass here and move on to turn 3. Hey, Titan Rising, thanks for the good cheer, friend. Is it going to be a ninja? And if so, which ninja will it be? Okay. Ninja of the Deep Hours. They are tapping pretty low for this. Cost them 2 mana to get that. So this is going to be a really good opportunity for us to do whatever we want to do. Start with a Night's Whisper. And Manamorphose. I saw someone playing foil a while ago. Not a card you see too often, but it does exist. Alright, so that's 4, 5, 6. We're almost at Cabal Ritual. This is 7, so we do have Cabal Ritual available. Hey, Jay. Cheers. Looks like we got a pretty good storm going here. Dark Ritual. And there's the Flamebreather. So we could play the Flamebreather and then play the Ritual. Kind of think we just want to keep storming here. Use our mana to draw cards. Need to find that relay. Getting pretty low on card draw at this point and mana. So we might actually fizzle out after drawing nearly half our deck if we don't find a relay. Oh no! Oh, we missed! We went through nearly half our deck and didn't find a single relay. That sucks. Okay. Pass, I guess. We have 33 cards in our library left. But yeah, Titan Rising, you don't see foil too much nowadays. I think they used to play it in Tribe, in Tireless Tribe. What's the win condition? Kessig Flamebreather. Well, I think we're toast. We don't have any card draw left. We weren't able to relay. One of the nice things about Chatterstorm is he had access to 2 storm cards. So you could storm your way to Chatterstorm, or you could storm your way into a relay and keep on storming the next turn. This one here, we only have the relay, and if we aren't able to find it, we do have trouble. I think I should have played Rite of Flame first. They're just going to counter this. This was too important of a card to just throw away like this. No, they're thinking about it. Oh, they're letting it resolve. Okay. Oh, wow. Being able to play foil with Sanctuary? That's crazy. That would be so good. Saw playing Blue Black Delver for a hot minute. Okay, fair enough. So this is what they're going to counter, I think. Let's make a red mana, Rite of Flame. Oh, they're going to counter the Rite of Flame. Okay, so they wanted to counter my rituals. Woof. Now we get Deadly Dispute after we sacrifice the synthesizer. Awesome. And we're out of gas. We can cast these two spells, but that's it. So we have 26 cards left in the library. All the relays are in that last 26 cards somewhere. That's 5, puts me to 1. I don't see us coming back from this, but let's see what the next card is. Reckless Impulse. There's a relay. We found one. Huh. I wish. We just don't have enough. Do not have enough resources. So yeah, we could cast the relay that gets one more point to go to 12, but we have nothing else. And they win on combat. Alright, so we're going to want to bring in Pyroblast and Cannonade. And we take out some of the rituals, I think, is what's supposed to go. Hey, the jig is always up. We should be this faster deck, for sure. Maybe we don't need Cannonade. Yeah, that makes sense to me. We can play the Cannonades if we're on the draw. Because, yeah, mostly I just want to go fast. Do we need the Feldon's Cane? Probably. It's pretty low cost to play it and pretty high reward. Now, this time the opponent's keeping 7. I want to go fast. I just built this deck on paper, looking forward to know how to play it. This is, yeah, me too. Now they take one of our relays there. Got 3 left in the deck. Thanks for the vote of confidence. This is definitely the most expensive deck in Pauper right now. Return 3. Kind of think we want to, like, go. Stacked hand. I was going to say, if you had been playing Chatterstorm previously, a lot of cards the same for Chatterstorm. Oh no, they got to take another relay. These Duress are so well timed. Oh damn, petals are that much? I gotta check to see if I have any paper petals lying around. I know I have a few, at least. Oh, okay, well that makes way more sense. Still, 10 a pop for a common? That's a lot. Yeah, they got rid of the other relay. Womp 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 womp. And we draw another one. Thoughtseize Bug. Alright, so we're going in. We already got 7 cards here. So we can make a bunch of mana. And synthesize. Have an early day at work. Gotta be run. Hope you have the best day possible. Keep cultivating the storm inside of you. Thank you, Titan Rising. Hope you have a good day at work. I'll catch you next time. Deadly Dispute. Beautiful. So I can dispute the synthesizer. Okay, get a land. Haven't played a land yet. But we don't really have anywhere good to go from here. I could, like play these to get some extra storm, but I kind of would like to have the mana as well. Jig, you would keep one ritual, cast one to get the extra draw. Fair. Like keeping the Pyroblast. Alright. Draw 10. Oh, that's a lot of lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. Oh man, that sucks. All the Flame Breathers, though. We could, like, Ritual, just put out all the Flame Breathers. Yeah, so one thing that really helps when you're playing the Storm deck is being lucky. You're going to want to be lucky. And apparently my subscription to MTGO Premium has run out. Another Rite of Flame. How about some card draw deck? Wow, that's impressive. 5-0 in 4 leagues and a 4-1. That's really, really good. Only we had anything else. Alright, pass, I guess. I mean, we were really lucky to get that third relay after they duressed 2 of them away. But relaying into half lands and then not having any draw spells, not ideal. That's a good draw. Yeah, Deadly Dispute. Okay, now we're talking. Come on, keep on giving me spells. Let's go. I think that's GG. Alright, and we're about to see the advantage of Pyroblast. I mean, they have blue targets, so it wouldn't have mattered regardless, but we could, like, hit a land, right? So even if they didn't have any blue permanents on the board, we could still Pyroblast a land here to get that last trigger. Yeah, didn't expect to come back from that one, to be honest. Supposed to Pyroblast, own treasure, hold priority. Yeah, that's maximum. Yeah, red elemental blasts are fine. They're fine, but for this deck in particular, the Pyroblast is an upgrade. Show and Tell didn't wheel. Aw, brutal. Someone else is building the same deck. I do not like this hand, but I also don't like mulliganing in this deck. Oh, someone hate drafted it then. Oh yeah, you can't go wrong with pack one, pick one channel. This one is so hard to keep. Like, we can't cast anything that does anything. I think we have to mulligan this. Oh no. I hate mulliganing with this deck. If I can even, like, in the smallest tiny possible universe, keep it. I want to keep it. Hey, blind. Alright, another ninja. They are tapped out, so this is our go turn. Turn 2, go turn. Alright, so Lotus Petal, Dark Ritual, 4 mana with the Furnace, Manamorphose, Night's Whisper down to 2 mana, so we need to find one more source to relay. I'll make black first with the star to draw a card. I guess that makes sense. Maybe we can Pyroblast this if we need to. Okay. Rite of Flame is good. Synthesizer. Alright, I think we just have to relay here. Hit 2 lands. They're both tapped lands. We could be in big trouble here. We might have just wasted that relay and exiled 2 relays. Honestly, I don't even know how we get out of this. Maybe we just, like, play Peat Bog, Pyroblast the Ninja. Maybe that's the play here. Yeah, we don't really have anything we can do. Maybe I should have used that Pyroblast on upkeep. No, because then they would have had 2 mana, and they could have Spell Stutter Sprite. I think we're just hosed. Hey, Blubber. Bounty, hello? Now, this is a difficult matchup, and we were on the mulligan to 5 this round, right? Excuses! It's alright. We'll move on to the next game and try and do better. It's difficult once, they got a ninja on board and their lands are untapped. They have a clock and they can just draw cards and hold up counter magic all the time. Snuff out one. You got Spellstutter Sprite for the other one? Yeah. Yeah, we can keep this. Well, it doesn't look like they're on burn today. Jawsforge Bridge can mean a lot of things. Okay, decent, decent. Good draw. Should have some interesting things to do next turn. Okay, looks like Affinity, but could be with the Golden Egg. I think it might be a Wildfire deck. Oh, sorry, I mean Cleansing Wildfire. I just kind of shortcut it at this point. We could go in this turn, but we're not under any kind of pressure. I think we wait till next turn. The Synthesizer will be just a little bit better because we can play lands off of it. We have card draw, we have mana, like our hand is super good. It's obviously just missing the one thing. Okay, so it is Affinity. And Disciple of the Vault is a pain, because I do intend on sacrificing artifacts. Ooh, double Disciple. Do not like. We can go pretty far here, I think. We're not going to have red mana anymore. I mean, yeah, we will, because Deadly Dispute, we will. I really want one more mana. Oh yeah, Deadly Dispute gives me the treasure, so that's perfect. I think we might just play the Feldon's Cane and pass here. We got a little bit more draw, a little bit more mana, but if we storm out and use all our resources and don't get to a relay, we're in trouble. Oh wow, Galvblast me. They're ready to win. I think that you're right. Oh, they just had two Galvblasts ready to go. So by putting myself to 7, they're like, now you're dead. Oh, they're gonna Deadly Dispute. Okay. So yeah, that does 2, and they get a treasure. So if they have Galv Blast, that does actually kill me, because they sack the treasure, put me to 3, Galv Blast me. Well, they let me continue playing, so let's continue playing. Galvblast does 2 now. Yeah, that's true. If they sacrifice the treasure, it only does 2. Very true. They have 3 right now. But if they sacrifice the treasure, yeah, it goes down. Another Flame Breather. Hmm. This is the kind of hand where you want to have like a Faithless Looting. Maybe I should have played this first. I just don't want to... I have so little mana, so few resources. Okay, so they're sacrificing their treasure to put me to 3. Galvblast me, put me to 1. It does mean that I can't use any of the treasures, any of the Lotus Petals, can't crack the synthesizer. Can't attack. I'm still in a really bad position. And that kills. Good game. Think that, it doesn't really matter, but those Disciple of Vaults were really, really good this match. Meaning that, like, I couldn't really sacrifice my artifacts, get that extra mana, Night's Whisper, continue to go. Yeah, I think the timing on their burn spells was a little bit weird. Like, they could have waited. They had 2 Galv Blasts. Just wait until I was in a position where my life was low, and they just throw them both at me. If I didn't know, that I was down 8 life, then I might have been a little bit more aggressive with my life total, and then they could have got me that way. But I guess it doesn't matter in the end. They got me. Oh, we got Gorilla Shaman. We'll keep this. Reckless Impulse to get us the goods. Nice. Start with a Bolt of Whispers. I'll start by killing it. Rite of Flame. Mana is a little bit awkward, but We'll make do. Porco Rosso, thanks for the follow, friend. Cool name, by the way. I've been a Studio Ghibli fan for most of my life. That's not one of the more well-known films, I would say, at least uh, over here in North America. Wow, that Gorilla Shaman. Gorilla Shaman was super good. All right, let's see if we can capitalize a little bit. Reckless Impulse. Okay, this is a turn. This is a turn to go. So we got 6 cards here. This goes to 7. And then we can Cabal Ritual. Looks like we still got tons of mana. Another relay. Beautiful. We're at 8. We could keep going here. It's 4, 5, 6. We can double relay here. Okay, so I can just hit F6 at this point. Because I have still mana in my pool, it's not going to pass priority. And I don't actually want to do anything after I've cast this spell, so I'll continue to hold F6 and we'll pass the turn after that double storm has resolved. Alright, so they got the red mana, but they only have 2 artifacts currently. So if they got like Star for 1, they can use Galvblast. Synthesizer, that's what they go for. They've already played a land this turn. Yeah, Synthesizer doesn't do too much, but you know, you gotta play to what you got. And they didn't have too much, because my Gorilla Shaman took care of their lands. Oh, there's a Frogmite, sure. I'm not trying to win with attacks. And it looks like they're tapped out, so we should just be good to go here. Let's see here. We got 2 red, 2 black. Don't suppose you're interested in just conceding here, huh? Undo that. Let's play a Flame Breather first. Rite of Flame. Let's make a bunch of mana. Wish these cards wouldn't jump all over the place. We still got 10 cards left. So let's start with, what do we have that draws cards? Night's Whisper, Deadly Dispute. You're going to want to draw cards first and then start exiling cards, because when you exile cards, it doesn't really matter. But I mean, they're basically dead. Yeah, like exiling cards isn't going to lose you the game, is what I meant to say. So if I have no cards left in my library and I cast Experimental Synthesizer, I don't lose the game. But if I have no cards left in my library and I cast Manamorphose, I lose the game. Gorilla Shaman in a 1-land hand. All right. Oh, they're not interested in getting hit with Shaman again. They got all bridges this time. Relic of Progenitus, not the worst. Kind of stops my Feldon Kane's shenanigans. And it also is actually good against Cabal Ritual, so there you go. Costs 3 mana for Gorilla Shaman to kill this. Oh, and a basic swamp. Oh, there's Disciple. Never far from the opponent's hand. Third Rite of Flame. Relic of Progenitus is a jerk to Rite of Flame. Give me good spells. All right. Oh, those are some good spells. Okay. Back to you, opponent. What's the relay looking like? Not bad, not bad. Got some stuff. Got some things. Used a lot of red mana, though, that turn. I'm wondering if we should have maybe held back on the final Rite of Flame, but getting rid of that Relic of Progenitus felt pretty good, so that our Cabal Rituals are actually going to work for us this turn coming up. We got the Manamorphose to get some red mana. We got a red mana here. I think we might be okay. What did we draw? A Sandstone, that's bad. Alright, play this. Start ritualing. Manamorphose. Another Gorilla Shaman. That's not really good. What else do we want to do? Gonna want a Synthesizer, I guess. And of course, it just puts the card for Synthesizer in this group without really telling you what card it is. It's this one. Alright, let's keep playing some spells here. Get some more mana. Ice Whisper. Bunch of Deadly Disputes. Get another land out of that. What do we get for our draw? Oh, good draws, though. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's true, Jay. You can look through the cards and see here, this one can be played until end of turn, the other ones don't. It's just, like you have to actually go through the cards because it'll be mixed in somewhere. It's not going to be, like on the edge, on the bottom, on the top. It's not going to be any specific space. It's going to be random. And, like to take the time to like try and figure out which card was it if you've got, an exile zone of 20 or more cards can be a hassle, especially if, you're starting to get down on time. This hand looks fine to me. Land heavy, but we can maybe take our time. I guess it'll depend on what the opponent does. Let's play the Sandstone Needle and pass. I want to check on the price on Peat Bog. I actually had to buy my copies of Peat Bog not too long ago. Looks like they've gone up again. Cool. I got mine for like 3 something a pop, and it looks like they kept on going up. I'm gonna have to sell these off before Storm gets banned. Alright, we're gonna play the Peat Bog this turn, and I think we'll start going next turn. Maybe I should have played Kessig? No, I don't want to leave it open to Searing Blaze. Hey, from the Crypt! Slayer, what's good? Oh, okay. Is this a Synthesizer deck? I think we have a good matchup against Synthesizer decks. Driving to work and on Twitch. That's quite the talent. Also driving manual. What else can we add on to that? Also juggling 4 apples and making a sandwich for lunch. Kind of want to play Synthesizer, but I should play Flamebreather first. It's awkward though because I want to play Synthesizer, and then if we don't hit a land, I want to play land Flamebreather. I don't think the 1 damage is gonna be too big of a deal. Now that's impressive. From the crypt, getting real work done. Yeah, let's just see what we get with the Synthesizer. If we miss 1 point of damage, it's not a big deal. I'm pretty sure we have a lot of time. Lightning Bolt, huh? Alright. No attacks? That must have been a misclick. Got a Reckless Impulse from that. And we're pretty much at Cabal Ritual range here. We're just missing 1 card, which is the Dark Ritual. Oh, another Synthesizer. It's Night's Whisper again. Ooh, Relay, okay. So we're going to have to use that Sandstone Needle, I guess. Yeah, another Flamebreather, and then crack the Petal Relay. Ooh, 16 spells. Let's go. That's a lot of Storm. Kuldotha Rebirth, you got it. Ah, Journey to Nowhere is a good one. They got a land here. They could journey one of my Flame Breathers. Slows me down a little bit. I think I still got enough resources. I did hit quite a few lands. All right, they do concede. I'm pretty sure there's way more than enough here to just win. All right, so they're playing Boros Synthesizer, which in my experience is not good against our deck. We could bring in Gorilla Shaman. We could bring in Cannonade. I think Cannonade is probably our best bet. The only thing we really care about is slowing them down a little bit. And Cannonade kills almost all of their creatures. We could alternatively play Weather the Storm, which gives us a huge life total, which would also buy us time. But I don't want to do both. I'm more into this, you know, like in burn matchups where we gotta gain that life right quick. Whereas against the opponent's deck, I don't think we have to worry too much about that. They're playing the Rebirth version, so they might be playing Rites of Initiation, and that does give them quite a bit of acceleration. But again, Fiery Cannonade is really good against that. Don't love it, but I'm into it. And we even got the Lotus Petal here, so we can turn 2 Night's Whisper with the Peat Bog without discarding to hand size. Alchemy change. Kuldotha Rebirth tokens are now pirates. Yeah, I mean, that's easy to do, boys. You just gotta get in there with a Sharpie and put, you know, like an eye patch on them, and you're good to go. That's what I did with my elf deck. I like the Volduran Epicure. Okay. Let's Night's Whisper. Okay. Let's play the Sandstone Needle and the Lotus Petal. Pass back. Haven't quite figured out how exactly I like to sort my cards yet in the Storm deck. Generally, I like to put a little bit of order to my hand when I have a moment so that I know where my cards are. It's a little bit... I mean, I don't know. It's just the way I be, I guess. Not under any pressure. I don't want to deplete my lands. We're just going to play Chromatic Star pass. I think we are way ahead right now. Thraben Inspector. Lots of 1-drops in the opponent's deck, which is a really good idea when you're playing Synthesizer the way they are. You're going to want to have as many 1-drops as possible, and you don't have to fear Chalice of the Void here in Pauper. Alright, so we're at 13. We are going to have to worry a little bit about our life total. But we're pretty much in go time here. A little bit low on rituals, to be honest. And we don't have too many cards in the graveyard. Four cards. Five cards. This makes six. Cabal Ritual. So many Cabal Rituals. Alright, let's go. We're almost out of red mana. Let's go red mana with this. And we'll add black. We could Knight's Whisper and then Cabal Ritual. And we would get all the mana. Actually, we just have to sacrifice the Peat Bog. We don't even have to Knight's Whisper. Here we go. Mana, 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 mana. Not great. They got a removal spell for the Flamebreather. Let's go all Ritual on top. Get another trigger on that. We're going to leave this one in hand. Cast this relay here. Okay. And that's the turn. "23 cards in exile. Some of them are good. Got Rite of Flame, Cabal Ritual, Dark Ritual. Do we have any? No pingers. Oh, the Rites of Initiation? We're dead. Crack Clue was to get that extra card to kill us. I've done that exact same move before. It's great. Extra 3 damage. They had to crack the Clue for the win there. So it is a Rites of Initiation deck. Hey, handsome. I don't think we really want to change anything. We could bring in one more Cannonade. We're on the play. I think I'll stick at 2. Yep. We get to Knight's Whisper on turn 2 again. Ooh, opponent's mulligan pretty heavy here. Mulliganing to 5 already. Exactly. I call it Kessig Storm. You could call it Rakdos Storm, Galvanic Storm, Synth Storm. What's in a name, right? Another relay, cool. Ooh, this is dangerous. We're actually really low on mana here. Got a lot of card draw, but no mana. Oh, this deck is really, really good. If you're lucky, it feels amazing. Ooh, synthesizer there, interesting. Okay, they did have the land, so they're doing pretty well. Really? They must be holding up Galvblast here. Okay, we've got a land. Good draw. It's Night's Whisper, pass the turn. Another relay. No, I need mana. Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, Rite of Flame. That's true, I did get a land. I'm making my land drops, which is really good. Wonder how many Rites of Initiation they're playing. I wonder if they're playing Parallax's list, which is only playing 2. No, because Parallax wasn't playing Epicure. Come on. Yeah, there they are. Found one Ritual and a Lotus Petal. Our mana is suffering a little bit. Get a Synthesizer. Get an extra trigger off the Flamebreather. Get rid of their Bolt. Oh, Rite of Flame. Okay. Relay. And it looks like they're throwing Galvblast at the Flamebreather. I mean, that's Lightning Bolt and Galvblast. That's 7 life. So we would be at 3 if they threw that at our face. And we got a pretty nice relay there. Got good mana. Starting the turn, we can play Flame Breather into some rituals and stuff. I like it. We're going to want to start with a sorcery like Rite of Flame and then transfer over to Cabal Ritual. It's consistent Storm at the moment. It's fairly consistent. It's not quite as good as it could be, but like it's not Shatterstorm good, but it's quite good. The problem is if you don't find your relays, you can fizzle out. So, like in match 1, game 1, we went through more than half our deck and found 0 relays. So if something like that happens, there's nothing you can do about it, right? Okay. Got a lot of red mana, so let's play this Vault of Whispers. Yeah, we've got tons of cards in the graveyard, so we'll start off with Flame Breather. Then play Rite of Flame. Okay, it looks like they have no removal, so we should be good to go. Let's play what? Manamorphose. Let's Deadly Dispute the Synthesizer. Get a Manamorphose. Plus, oh my god. We're about to end their career if we weren't just going to win immediately. We don't have a ton of rituals, a ton of mana here. So playing the Flame Breather is not free. Another Cannonade. What do we have to go? Let's see here. Let's play Synthesizer. Okay. Still no more mana. Let's Deadly Dispute the Synthesizer. Almost there. Okay, that makes it guaranteed. GG. Obviously, we can't keep this. We don't need to spend any brain power on that. We can keep this. It's not a good hand, but it's okay. I'm going to want to... I think I probably want to get rid of the Peat Bog and just, like, play Chromatic Star turn 1. Ooh. Are we up against the mirror match? It's going to look like it. Oh, that's a good draw. That is a really good draw. We're going to do the exact same thing. Perils, thanks for the follow, friend. Oh, no, not the mirror match. Okay. Do not like seeing this thing so early from the opponent. Let's Deadly Dispute the Chromatic Star. And go ahead and draw 3 cards. Not too impressive. We've run out of card draw. But they're having a really hard time with their mana. I like the Night's Whisper. Ah, wait, I should not have played a land there. I could have played the Peat Bog. Oh, you fool. Alright, we'll play Feldon's Cane Pass. Oh, they found their second land. Scary business. Ah, here comes Frogmite. We are in a lot of trouble. Not finding much in the way of card draw here. I'm going to wait one more turn. And then I think we'll be forced to make some moves. Ugh, I was really hoping for some card draw here. Let's go red, see if we can find anything. Relay, okay, okay. We're in. See what we got. Okay. No lands. We have one ritual plus this ritual plus we got 3 rituals. Seems okay. We are under a bit of pressure, but we've got a pretty good relay. Uh-oh. Just Galvblast, we're dead. Wow, we can't sacrifice any artifacts. Can't Night's Whisper. That was so good from the opponent. Not being able to, like, crack our stars for the draws. So strong from the opponent there. We'll still do our best, obviously. It's going to be way harder now, though. Oh, thanks for that. And that's all we can do. Because anything else kills us. And that kills us too. Double Galvblast. Making waves. Alright, so we're playing against Affinity. We're going to want Gorilla Shaman. And take out a couple petals. Because, as we saw, sacrificing artifacts is not good. Oh, Donut. That's a good point. I wasn't thinking of that. Still, we didn't have anything to do with the mana, but thanks for pointing that out. Cannot keep this. No lands. This one's not great, but I don't think we can throw it away. At least we got a turn 2 Night's Whisper with Peat Bog. Spell Pierce. So I don't really want to play Synthesizer right after I play a land. Because if we hit land with Synthesizer, then it's just wasted. We'll have more options this way, I believe. Oh, come on. I guess they're really ready for Storm, right? Spell Pierce, Blue Elemental Blast, they're ready for Storm. And that makes sense. Storm is one of the most popular decks right now, so being ready for it is definitely a good call. And opponent is a very talented player, so they know what's up. I think we're in trouble deep. They got a decent board here doing good damage, plus 6 cards in hand. Oh, Galvblast to the face, putting us to 7. Kark Clan Shaman for the win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. This hand looks good to me. We can't win them all. Okay, looks like another Affinity matchup. Synthesizer, we probably want to wait until turn 3 for that. Let's just play Furnace Pass. Next turn we should be able to do some interesting things. Ooh. They just go ahead and play Synthesizer turn 2, no fear. Yeah, okay. Wasted. Synthesizer turn 3. That's where Synthesizer gets good. Nice. Nice hit. Okay, we can play the star if we crack the petal. We want to crack the petal because we want more cards in our graveyard. Let's Manamorphose. Get another Storm. And Relay. What do we hit? Nice. Good hit. Got a pair of petals, another Flame Breather, so we'll be able to play like Flame Breather, Petal Petal. Don't have a lot of rituals though. Yes, tap all of your mana. So any kind of ritual off the top here would be really nice. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we play the land from here, and then we have 1 mana. Oh, we also have the petal, so that's 3 mana. So we're going to be able to ritual, like Cabal Ritual, and then we got Chromatic Star to turn that into red mana, Manamorphose, keep going. Nice. Keep getting hits. Nice. It's just guaranteed at this point. Okay. So we're playing against Affinity, bring in the Shamans. Take out some petals. That's just what I've been doing. Don't know for sure that it's right, but feels like we want fewer artifacts against the deck where sacrificing our artifacts hurts us. Hey, lag.com, yeah. Synthesizer is definitely my favorite card from the new set, Kamigawa. I've really, really enjoyed playing with it. A lot. Even when I'm playing the Boros deck and losing, I still really enjoy it. So much value. Oni Cult Anvil. Oh, is that, Did I see Spike playing with that? Will Synth get a ban? I doubt it. I doubt it. This hand is pretty land heavy. I hate mulliganing though. With this deck, I always tend towards keeping a hand. I'm gonna play the Peat Bog first. Only source of black mana. So I want that online if we need it. But I don't intend on playing anything for the first few turns. I think Relay should get banned. I think Relay should definitely go. I understand wanting to leave it around for a little bit, just to see, you know, like, what people could do with it, give people the opportunity, but I don't think that Storm really belongs in Pauper. The unfortunate thing about just blanket getting rid of Storm is it kills a couple decks. Kills this one, kills Cycle Storm, And Weather the Storm has been really good against burn. It would be a shame to see Cycle Storm go. Deadly Dispute. So I think we go for a relay here. Got 5 mana. 6 mana if we use the Cabal Ritual. Flame, okay. Kind of a shame we don't have anything to sacrifice to Deadly Dispute. Should have played the Great Furnace. So 3, 4, 5 mana. So we should be able to Cabal Ritual Night's Whisper. And we'll leave the Rite of Flame for mana on the next turn, the go turn. Okay, we got a Flame Breather. We got 2 Flame Breathers. No, okay. No, this is good. This is good. Okay. We got a chance. Depending on what their play is here. I like the tap out. Seat. No, 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 no. You got to tap that too. Come on, play into the board. Tap that seat. I would like this to be just me playing spells rather than you countering my spells. No dice, huh? Alright. Don't counter my Rite of Flame. Alright. So many triggers on the stack. The Double Disciple, of course, quite painful. Come on, rituals. Yeah! Gorilla Shaman. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, Manamorphose. I guess we go red. Synthesizer. And then Deadly Dispute. Alright. Managed to make that one positive. Pretty happy about that. I have a little bit of a hard time with Storm, but I really enjoy playing it. I think that I still make a couple of mistakes here and there, just because there's so much going on. But definitely happy that I'm still able to play this list, at least for, you know, a little while. Alright, so here's the deck that I was playing today. This is a list that I took from MtG Goldfish. This is Raptor's list that they won a challenge with. There's been a lot of work put into these decks by Raptor and by Satan Raken, aka Kalikaz. Kalikaz has played many leagues with this deck and has is a big part of what this iteration looks like at this point. The Feldon's Cane in the side and the board, the 4 Deadly Disputes, Synthesizer coming in. I think this deck is a very well-tuned machine at this point. Difficult to really find room for any new cards. You're going to have to take out important pieces, you know, so it's got to be a really good card to make it into this list. A lot of people have been asking about Feldon's Cane. Is this really a card that we need to play? It seems, you know, kind of like ancillary. We don't really need it. I personally would say that Feldon's Cane gives you a lot of insurance so that it allows you to storm out without worrying about emptying your library and not being able to draw any more cards. So, you know, if you get down to a point where, oh no, I have 0 cards in my library and I have to Manamorphose, Feldon's Cane saves you there. And then, you know, absolute worst case, sacrifice it to Deadly Dispute. Nothing wasted. I think that this deck is very strong, and a lot of people in Pauper agree with me. This is the most played deck right now in the format, and I would recommend that if you see this deck and you like it, I recommend that you play it as soon as possible, because I think that Galvanic Relay's days are numbered.